G'day guys, how's it going? Just a quick rundown, my thoughts on Bitcoin at the moment. Sorry I didn't get it out yesterday. I do try and get these videos out every Monday. Unfortunately, yesterday was just one of those days where everything that can go wrong did. So it's probably a good thing I didn't put the video out, because I probably would have been completely wrong on whatever I'd said. But yeah, so that's why it's coming out today instead of yesterday. And what we'll do, we'll head to Tradingview. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing at the moment. Righto, here we are. We're looking at Bitcoin on the weeklies, as I always do. So the levels that I'm currently paying attention to here are the two demand zones that we formed, as prices launched up out of these areas. We formed weekly demand zones. There's this big long-term trend. I'm not really focused on it because we're a long way from it. It's not irrelevant, but it's not much use to me over the next couple of weeks, probably the next month. I don't really expect it to be hit. It'd be a pretty big sell-off for us to hit it now, in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And the all-time high, right, which is a very relevant level because we're quite close to it. Now, I did have this weekly supply zone marked last week. You can see we respected it beautifully. I think I spoke about that in the one last week, but then we just blew through it. So that's gone, right? Once a supply zone is pierced, once it's been eaten up, you can take it off your charts. That's not relevant anymore. That's what I'm saying on the weekly. On the dailies, if we come down, you can see we have respected this daily level. I think I spoke about this last week because I was I was opening shorts off these daily supply. I think it was that daily supply there. And there was a 4-hour level in there. I think that's what I spoke about, but I'm pretty sure I said if we break that level, then that's the next supply level. If not, well then I hope I don't sound like I'm just making shit up. Hindsight trading and that. But I think I did mention that. I definitely was looking at that level. That does sound pretty, I was, but I know I was. You guys can choose whether to believe me or not on that. But yeah, we blew through that supply level. Like I said, I was short from there, so I got stopped out. So hopefully that, shows I'm not just telling you guys how good I am. But you can see that level was respected to a T, right? We wicked beautifully to that supply zone. We're holding there currently. Do I think it's going to hold? Not really. I'll show you guys in the 4-hour, right? You'll know. If you've been watching these videos, I've been bearish the whole time. Now I'm starting to feel like I have been bearish while we've been in a bull market. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. If we crack all-time high, then that's definitely what was going on. If we consolidate here, then I was just, I was still wrong, 100%. I was still wrong. But I'm happy to short in ranging markets. I just don't want to be shorting in bull markets. So this is sort of the make or break. If we reject from here, we could be in a ranging market, or we could just be in a bull market, come down and form a higher low. But this is really the final bit of resistance. If we crack this, Bitcoin could potentially run again. Where we'll run to, I don't know. You got the minus 27. That's sitting pretty close to 70k. 100k I know is a big, nice round number that a lot of people have their eyes on. So if we do crack this level, we could go on a tear. That said, I am not currently long in terms of trades. I do, own some Bitcoin, so it's always nice when Bitcoin goes up. But in terms of my trades, I'm not currently long, and I'm not going to be opening longs up here, even if I do think we may crack this supply zone. The reason I think we might crack it is we're currently consolidating. Consolidation under resistance is usually a bullish sign, right? It tends to lead, more often than not, it tends to lead to that resistance breaking compared to sort of rejections. As well as that, we're not just consolidating. We've had 2 big sell-offs that have been bought back up really well, right? These 2 candles, where's my little arrow thing? I'll just use this one. These 2 candles here, we had big sell-offs and big buybacks, which you can see by the wicks. So there is a lot of buying pressure, even still above 60k. So that does make me think that we might go ahead and break this supply zone, break the all-time high, and go on a run. Like I said, I'm not going long because it's a really high-risk place to be going long, because we've done 60% with no retracement. The best we had was this, 8%, but that was a single wick. There really hasn't been an actual solid retracement, which tells me 2 things. Either the market is just hyper bullish and I am completely wrong, or we're due for a correction. And I've said we're due for a correction multiple times. So I I think it was Einstein, who said insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I am probably going to be opening shorts, through this level. We may get stopped out, but to be honest, I was actually recording this video saying how I wasn't opening shorts for that level. And then I realized that's going against my trade plan, right? Just because I've been wrong a few times in a row, that's no reason to throw out my trade plan. It's been successful for me for a long time, and this is the optimum time to be going short, right? At the end of a big run is the best time to be shorting. Clearly at the end, I'm trying to say this is the end. I could be wrong on that. So yeah, as I was recording my video just before, I sort of realized, hang on, I'm not really trading the way I should be, right? That's kind of a bad psychology trait. If your trade plan's wrong a few times in a row, that you just abandon it. That's not how you should be trading. You should have faith in your strategy long term. You should have back tested it. You should know when it works and when it doesn't. And I haven't seen anything at the moment to make me think, no, my strategy's wrong. The market's not suiting my strategy. So I am going to open shorts or place orders through here once I get off this call. That said, I am more confident in longs at the moment, but I don't want to be longing from here. I don't want to be longing from above 60k. It's really, really high risk, in my opinion, to be longing after a 60% move with no retracement. So where I am keen on longs is sort of even down here. That isn't enough of a retracement for me to like it. I won't actually, because it doesn't interest me. But if if you held a gun to my head, I might take like a 0.25% long from there in terms of my risk, like 0.25R. Because to me, it's a high risk place to be going long. Where I am actually genuinely interested in taking longs from is way back down here from sort of 50 to 45k. We may never get down there, right? That's a big thing with my strategy. I place a lot of orders that never get filled because I'm always trying to buy and sell at prices that I really want to buy and sell at. I'm not reacting to the market. I am planning ahead the whole time. I'm always trying to buy low and sell high, and that's something you guys should be implementing in your trading. So that's a lot of chitter chatter. Long story short, I've been getting smashed. I think I've had 4 shorts get stopped out recently. It is what it is. I like the look of shorts from here. I am kind of losing confidence just because I have had so many shorts go wrong, but I have backtested my strategy. I know it works. I'm going to back it in. I'm going to be happy to open shorts from here. And I really like the look of longs from down here. I don't hate the look of longs from here, but it's not really my cup of tea. So yeah, I hope that sort of helps you guys see how I think, how I make my way through these markets. Just the one thing I will say is, if we break all-time high, don't go FOMOing into positions, right? It's fine to feel FOMO. I still feel FOMO at times. The fact I'm not in a long right now, I'm like, man, I wish I was in a long right now. But it's okay to feel it. Don't act on it. Don't go reacting to it, because chances are you're going to put yourself in bad positions. You're going to put yourself in positions with more money than you like to be risking. It is, in my opinion, it is much better to watch the market do things without you than to react to the market and get burned, right? It's really easy to start kicking yourself if you react to the market and get burned because you go, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I knew I was breaking my trade plan. I knew I was doing this and doing that. It's much easier to live with, I missed that opportunity, but I did the right thing in terms of followed my trade plan, than it is to know you broke your trade plan and then know you lost money. So that's my little bit of advice. If we do break all-time high, don't get me wrong, it's probably going to be exciting. We're probably going to see some big moves. Just don't go FOMO. Try and wait for sell-off, try and catch a retracement. If you're into breakout trading and you want to buy as soon as we close above, go for it. But just stick with your trade plan. Make sure you have a plan in place. Never risk more than you can afford or are willing to lose. It can handle losing more than anything. It's a big psychological thing, losing. So that's sort of my thoughts at the moment on Bitcoin. I hope you guys are having a ripper week outside of trading, and I hope you guys have a really good week within trading. Hope you guys make some money, and I will talk to you very soon. As always, please like and subscribe. It does make a big difference to me. And drop comments, right? I love responding to comments. If you've got ideas for things you want me to do videos on, I know I haven't been doing my regular educational videos as such. I've just been doing the Bitcoin updates. I'm planning on getting back to them. I've just sort of prioritized some other things lately. So if you've got video ideas that questions you want answered, whatever it is, chuck a comment in there, and I'll definitely respond to you. I'll hopefully cover it in a video if it's something that I think I can or sort of want to do. So yeah, have a ripper, and I'll talk to you soon.